Hello everybody, this is Dave from TZR, and you just hit your
checkpoint
for the week of October 29th, 2016. Stand by for last week's gaming news right now. First up, Square Enix announced a few days ago that Kingdom Hearts HD Remix 1.5 and 2.5 is coming to PS4 on March 28th, 2017. This new Super Collection will contain Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, RE Chain of Memories, Birth by Sleep Final Mix, Recoded, and the HD Remastered cutscenes from 358 over 2 days. Both of these collections were previously released on PS3 a few years ago, but now both will be merged together, and I couldn't be more excited. Hopefully this means Square will give more information on Kingdom Hearts 3 sometime next year. Speaking of Square Enix, Final Fantasy XV has officially gone gold. The good news was shared in a blog post on Square's website alongside the new jaw-dropping trailer for the game. Square also took advantage of this time in order to further explain the contents of the Season Pass that popped up in the PlayStation Store randomly a few months ago. The pass will cost $25 and will contain 4 pieces of new content. The first 3 pieces will be individual side stories for each part of the party members: Gladiolus, Ignis, and Prompto. The last piece will include Noctis and will be some sort of multiplayer mode for the game. The last part was not explained by Square in any detail, so we'll have to wait to hear more about that. Speaking of Noctis, well, people who look like Noctis, I guess, after a fantastic reveal back in August, indie title Lost Soul Aside has received development support from Sony in exchange for timed exclusivity for PS4. The game is now slated for a very general 2018 release, as stated by solo developer Bing Yang on his Twitter. Definitely excited to see more from this very talented man. Next up, it appears that CD Projekt Red is attempting to reach new heights with its new title, Cyberpunk 2077. In a grant request filed by the developer, CD Projekt Red requested funding for the following, and bear with me because it's translated from Polish. The first one, city creation. Comprehensive technology for the creation of live, playable in real time, the city's large scale, which is based on principles of artificial intelligence and automation, and takes into account the development of innovative processes and tools to support the creation of high quality games with open world. Next one, animation excellence. Comprehensive technology enables a significant increase in the quality and productivity of complex animations, face and body for games RPG with open world, also taking into account the innovative process solutions and a unique set of dedicated tools. Third one, cinematic feel. Comprehensive technology for providing a unique film-quality RPG with open world, also taking into account the innovative process solutions and unique set of dedicated tools. And finally, the last one, the generic support cross-platform multiplayer games for popular consoles and operating systems. Cyberpunk 2077 does not have any release date information yet, but if these are the kind of things the developer is shooting for, then please just take your time, CD Projekt Red. Next up, and speaking of games that don't need to take any more time, thank you very much, The Last Guardian has officially and finally gone gold. News first broke when Jun Yoshino, a producer at Sony attached to The Last Guardian, tweeted out, "Gone gold, what up?" Following a tweet from the infamous Kazuhirai parody account, head of Sony Worldwide Studios, Shuhei Yoshida, tweeted out the official confirmation. Remember people, it's not real until you're playing it. Next up, Respawn Entertainment has confirmed via a blog post on their website that Titanfall 2's additional maps and modes post-release will be free, no season pass required. The statement from Respawn reads, quote, "Once you've purchased Titanfall 2, your investment includes a full single-player campaign, the full multiplayer maps and modes, and long-term support with no hidden costs," unquote. Hopefully other games with prominent multiplayer scenes will see this and finally understand that charging for maps and modes only kills your game faster. Unless you're COD. Now this last piece of news is the most important piece of news this group will ever share with the world. Ladies and gentlemen, the glorious PS4 game of the decade, Knack, will be receiving a PS4 Pro patch. While, of course, the original version of Knack is considered by all to be a triumph of not just gaming, but entertainment in general, the power of the PS4 Pro was able to, against all odds, make Knack look even more magnificent. Cleaner lines and animations that are only possible with the power of the PS4 Pro have propelled Knack from the game of the decade to a game of legend. And also, apparently, there's going to be a sequel. Do you want to hear members of the TZR team try to figure out how they're going to cope with the Nintendo Switch's supposed 3-hour battery life? Then listen to this week's episode of the TZR podcast. Link will be in the description. Now on to 3 pieces for your reading pleasure on TheZeroReview.com right now. First up, Liz Lysui interviews author Box Brown on his new book, Tetris, The Games People Play, which dives into the history of Tetris with some fun facts about Nintendo sprinkled in. The full interview is in the description. Next, Mike Potts reviews Gears of War 4, the first Gears game game from new developer The Coalition. Does Gears 4 live up to the beefy, testosterone-filled Gears games of the past? Find out in Mike's review. Finally, Allison Musanti reviews Overcooked, a cooking-themed time management game from developer Ghost Town Games. Does Overcooked serve up a quality multiplayer dish? Find out in Allison's review. Okay, so that about wraps it up for this week. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you like this video, then please hit that like button for us, and if you want to see more awesome content from the TZR team, then please subscribe. Thanks again, and I will see you next week.